Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. As my name is Travis and I'm going to talk about specific topic on a specific issues around the globe. So last time I talked about Palestine and Israel. This time I'm going to talk about the issue that's happening between Iran and the United States. Well, maybe a lot of people will argue that United States is actually saving the world as they create these kind of propaganda. Well, let me tell you the realities. That's my purpose to deliver the realities that may you cannot hear from the Western media or any kind of media that you listen to. So first of all, let's understand why United States is creating that kind of propaganda against Iran. There are two major reasons. The first one that Iran is rich in resources, and the other hand, the second reason is Iran never bowed to the imperialism. There is only one country in the Middle East that always stand against the aggressor. That's the only Iran. So now let's understand why like Iran became an issue. Does Iran share any land borders with the United States? No. Does it share sea borders? No. So what the hell is happening that United States always focuses on Iran? That's maybe that you can ask. Like I asked this question myself. So why United States is always in Middle East and they are creating these kind of stupid wars? Yeah, you can understand, and that's like what kind of how can I say the situation in the United States always try to actually bully other countries to use their resources. There are a lot of examples. In case of Iraq, George Bush said that like there is a mass destruction weapons. They went to Iraq, they destroyed the whole Iraq. And there was a lot of like new groups that emerged in Iraq and they destroyed Iraq. And the United States was using their like resources. And there was no evidence found until now that there was any kind of mass destruction weapons. And the Iran already know that United States is a bullying and aggressor. They always try to make other countries to bow to them. So they will never accept that because Iran share a very huge history and they never bow to any aggressor in the past. Now let's like focus on that, like why Iran is becoming like a big issue for United States, and always now you can see Western media is trying to make Iran as a bad country, and they so call them that they are creating a nuclear weapons. So the issue is not a nuclear weapon. As I mentioned, there are two major reasons. Firstly, let's have a little bit flashback that you can understand. Iran went to the negotiation table. They sit with five plus one country, Europe, and also the leading character, United States. And once Obama left the office and the current president Donald Trump came in, he just torn up that like deal and he just one-sidedly take away that deal. And one-sidedly he just like left the deal and left the agreement. So now, how it comes for a sensible government and a sensible person to accept the same person who just like walk away from that negotiations, walk away from that deal, and now he's asking you to come to table and negotiate with me. So no sensible person can accept that. So the same thing, their leadership, the Iranian leadership, they rejected as the Donald Trump sent them a letter to negotiate to show actually the public opinion, to change the public opinion that we are actually the nice guy, we want to negotiate, but it's the Iran that is rejecting. So now we will use another option like military. But sorry to say, so this is not a small country like Afghanistan or Iraq. They can just like you can enter to their country and do whatever you like. No, sorry to say so. So it's not gonna happen. One thing. The other thing, United States always blame Iran that Iran is supporting Hamas in Palestine, Hezbollah in Lebanon, and Houthis in Yemen. Okay. Oh yeah. Now we reach to a specific conclusion. So let me ask: United States sending billions of dollars bombs to Israel to kill these innocent people in Palestine. United States also sent billions of dollars of money to Ukraine, and that's why this war continued. So now United States gave it. Who gave this right to United States? You can do whatever you like, but other countries cannot do the same. What Iran is doing actually, Iran is helping the Hamas and Lebanon and the Houthis in Yemen. These are small countries to defend themselves against the aggressor. So you can see what happened to Syria. The Syrian government totally collapsed, and they show Syrian government as what monsters, just as like they were killing billions or millions of people into that jail. Yeah, any sensible person can understand that was a jail. That was not a five-star hotel that people can go there and rest. So there's no evidence of that what they claim. Yeah, there are maybe tortures. Definitely there were tortures. What the government did that was maybe unfair, but that's not the same as Western media propaganda story. Now let's jump into the like the situation why Iran is helping them. Yeah, Iran sees it because if Iran cannot help them, so like definitely the full control of these areas will be under Israel, and maybe they can target Iran. So actually Iran is not only defending these minorities, they're defending themselves too. So why how United States can feel threat in Greenland, and United States can feel threat in national security to other countries, but the other countries have no right to like concern about the issues that can happen to other elsewhere outside of from like their country. So what Iran is doing actually, they are defending themselves. Nobody will tell you about this, and they explain Iran and they show Iran as a country that is like too harsh conditions in Iran. There are a lot of vloggers and travelers. They went to Iran, and you can see there is a 360 degrees change in their opinion. So they say Iran is an educated country. Iran is a developed country in case of like in terms of their like roads and like cities infrastructure and so on. So they are not looking like that what we can see from the Western media. So be aware what you can hear and what you can experience. Maybe like a lot of people, they just hate some other countries they never went to, they never met to these people. So this is the propaganda that is created by the Western countries actually to achieve the two main goal. The one, as I mentioned earlier, so that is the natural resources that Iran is having. The other hand, Iran is becoming much stronger to defend itself against the aggressor. So they don't like it because they want to create Israel as the biggest power in Middle East, and that the in the other hand, like the other side is the United States. In the Middle East, there will be only Israel that can tell the command, and they can like actually dictate other countries what to do and what to not. So this is the situation that is happening into Iran. So be aware that Iran is not a bad country. Iran is not eager to have nuclear weapons. They just want to have nuclear energy. Like, as their leadership said, that if they wanted to create nuclear weapons, nobody can stop them. And it's pretty understandable. Nobody can stop them. It's a huge land of like a piece of land in the Middle East. They can do whatever they like, but they are not eager to have nuclear weapons. So this is actually what the social media and actually the Western media will tell you that Iran is eager. Okay. The other hand, Israel can have a nuclear weapon. United States can have a nuclear weapon. Every country have nuclear weapon, but like why Iran cannot have? What's the problem? That United States is really as United States. I am the superpower. I am the greatest. I have the greatest military, as Donald Trump said. Okay, so why you are afraid of Iran? That is totally far from your land and totally like actually untouched with the United States, like any kind of conclusion or concern. So actually, this is not a matter of that. So what I want to deliver, the reality is they want to take the natural resources of Iran and they want to make sure that Iran will obey to them whatever they want to do in Iran. That's okay. They should say, okay, you can come to my country and whatever you like to do, you can do, and that's okay. So Iran cannot accept that. So that's why Iran became a big issue in like the international level right now. And they want to have a kind of like military like operation against Iran. So they will kill innocent people. Then again, they will tell that Iran is a bad guy. So be aware, Iran is not like that bad country, and Iran is actually not doing anything that can scare or that can concern their neighbors or any other country. So what United States is doing, they did the same thing to Iraq, Afghanistan, Cuba, Vietnam, and any other country. So these are the aggressors. Even though I'm not in favor of any country, I'm not against of any country. My purpose is to deliver the realities, folks. So understand it. Don't support blindly specific like your politicians' ideas to kill the innocent people in another country. And in case of Iran, Iran is not like a small country. There will be consequences of that. So if United States will go and hit Iran, so there will be consequences. So be aware of that. That according to Newton's third law of motion, action and reaction is equal, but their direction is opposite. So United States folks, there I think that the sensible people can understand what I'm saying, and sensible people can understand that Iran what is doing is not the bad thing. So that was our today's video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channels for my support so I will continue to inform you about specific issues. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in my next video. Until that time, take care. Bye bye.